Hey everybody, it's Missy bringing you another layout for the Hip Kit Club, and this is my first layout using the 2015 November kits, and they are so beautiful. There's so many different exclusive pieces in the kit. I'm going to be scrapbooking this picture of my daughter, and this Christmas she had lost both of her top teeth, and so I kept trying to get her to smile big, and I finally got a cute picture of her in her little toothless grin. And so that's going to be my picture. And she's wearing a red shirt, and so I wanted to have some red elements going through my layout. I really like this striped paper from Pink Fresh Studio, and so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to pair it up with some white cardstock. It was very hard to narrow down what pieces to start with because every piece in these kits is just gorgeous. And there's lots of pinks, there's lots of reds and teals, and it's just, I wanted to use it all on one page, but I restrained from doing that and narrowed it down. And I did pick a few of the 3x4 cards, which you could use for December Daily or Project Life. I like to use them on regular old scrapbook pages, and so I chose a light blue one and this red and white, I don't know, plaid, I guess you would say. It's a big thick plaid design, and I'm going to use them as layers behind my picture. And I've chosen several of the Pink Fresh Studio die cuts that I think would go well with this, and I just play around with them for a while to try to figure out where I want to put what, and it changes as I go on through the design process. I really want to use that little teal squirrel. I don't know why, but I'm usually not a huge animal person, especially squirrels, but I don't know. I guess since my thought process is very strange, but since this kind of is a layout about my daughter not having any teeth, it kind of reminded me of a squirrel not chewing, but biting on acorns and nuts, and they have little teeth that stick out, and for some reason it just was kind of funny because she doesn't have any front teeth, and I know that makes no sense probably, but that's kind of how I rationalize using the squirrel. Who knows? My brain is crazy. Anyway, I do add a little bit of vellum behind the picture there, and I just, I'm going to put my layers together that I know I want to use. I'm going to cut that frame in half because it is so cute, and I didn't want to waste the part that you can't see. So I cut it. I'm going to use the other part of it on another part of this page. I do a little bit of mixed media on the background, so I am going to come in with a little bit of white gesso just to kind of blend a little bit of the stripes, not a lot, but just a little bit, and now I can add things and the paper is going to be protected. All right, now this is from the color kit. This is the exclusive stencil, and it's these really pretty circles, and it's perfect for, snow or just little twinkling circles. I don't even know what you want to call it, but I love it, and it reminds me of just snow or Christmas lights, things like that. And this really pretty silver metallic paint dabber also is in the kit, and you also get some gold color shine, and who doesn't love gold color shine? But I decided to go the silver route on this page, and so I put a little bit of those circles in the background just to kind of give it a little twinkling effect, I guess you could say. And then I'm going to pull a couple of gelatos from my stash, and they're both different teal shades, and I'm just going to do the packaging technique on the background here just to get some teal going on. And it's a little bit different shade than that ice blue color that is in the pattern paper in the background. I call it more of an ice blue, so that color is going to be throughout the page, as well as these teals. There's a lighter teal and a darker teal that is the color of the squirrel, and then the pops of red. And I usually don't use red a whole lot, but this Pink Fresh collection and a lot of these exclusive pieces to the hip kits this month have red in them, and it's a Christmas picture, and so I think it's perfectly fine to bust out the red even if you don't use it a lot. And I just used it in small doses on this page, and I love how it turned out. I do add a little bit of teal, and that's one of the exclusive pattern papers there that I just cut up, and this one here is from Pink Fresh Studio, and I'm just going to use a little square of this, and I'm going to cut it diagonally and use the white with the stars on it. And that's just going to be another layer behind my pictures, or my picture. And I play around with it at first. I try it as a layer, and then I try it as a corner piece in the bottom. But I like all the white space down at the bottom, and I didn't want to block it off in one corner, so I just decided to make that a layering piece. And I'm going to come back in and add a couple more of the circles just to make sure that you can see them behind the layers. And I wanted this to kind of be a light and airy page. I didn't want to go too dark and too bold. I wanted it to kind of mimic snow and, you know, the chilly holiday feel. Even though I live in Florida and it's still 90 degrees every day, we have absolutely zero chill in the air right now. We have hot and extremely humid, and it does not feel like fall at all. So if I can make it a stretch and make something that feels like cold snow, I'm going to do it. I did some stitching with some silver thread. I did the perimeter around the photo layers, and then I'm going to do a little bit more at the bottom later. And I did a little bit on that circle that says the 25th. And now I am going to add a little bit of tangled thread, and it's the same silver thread that I just used to stitch. And it takes me a while to get this the way I like it because of the texture. It's metallic, and so it doesn't want to loop as well. It just wants to stay straight. So I really have to fiddle with it, and I cut this out because I was getting frustrated with it, and I can't even stand to watch how long it takes me to do that on the playback here. And so I finally got it to how I liked it, and then I stuck it down so it could not move. I decide that little squirrel's going to go right there on the side like he's looking in at her. And I love the oh dear. I just think that's cute because, you know, she doesn't have any teeth. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to mix and match these Daily Flash October Afternoon. They are the perfect red for Christmas. And I had to fight with the R a little bit. It wanted to, the middle part of it wanted to stick to the backing there. So I had to get that part out. But I love the red color, and I love the size and the font. This is a perfect little alpha stickers here. And then I'm going to come in with the Pink Fresh alphas. And these are kind of like puffy alpha stickers. And since she has no front teeth, the title is going to be Merry Chrithmuth. Like she has a lisp because she's missing her front teeth. And that just popped into my head, and I thought, yep, that's going to be my title. Just to mimic the fact that when she smiles, when she goes to say something, her little tongue sticks through her gap there. So I thought that was cute. These are some more exclusive bits from the kits. The silver puffy stickers. There's several different shapes. There's a lot of words. I'm going to use one of the trees that's got silver glitter on it. And then these hard plastic shapes. They are teal. And there's several different ones, different colors and different words and shapes. There's stars. There are snowflakes. So cute. And I just use my quick dry adhesive. Once it dried, you can't see anything under it. And, you know, that's not an issue for me. So got those glued down. And I am going to accidentally go off the bottom of the screen here, but I pull it up here in just a second. I'm going to use this little white and teal tag or label, I guess you could say, and a little strip of red paper there now you can see it. And I just want to add a little bit to the bottom here. I didn't want to make it too busy because I do like that white open space, but I did want to bring all of those colors that I've used in small doses down to the bottom there. I'm going to use that little present, and then there's another one of those hard plastic, I guess they're plastic, I'm not quite sure what they're called, pieces there, and it says you. And I did do some stitching right quick before I moved on. And this is another one of those little glittery puffy shapes. It's a little snowflake. And so I just like to bring a little something to the bottom that echoes all the colors that I've used in the top half of the layout there. And I think that's the perfect amount. It's not too busy. It doesn't take away from the picture or the design at the top. It just adds a little bit of interest down there at the bottom. And this is a little Pink Fresh sentiment. It says sparkle and shine. And then I'm also going to use this one, and it says it's the most wonderful time of the year. And I'm just going to make sure that it's straight. And then I think, yep, I'm going to fiddle with that thread some more. Now these also come in our kits. These are the Christmas on Market Street from My Mind's Eye, and they are beautiful colors of enamel dots. And I just add a couple here and there, some at the bottom and a few at the top, just scattered around to just add a couple more little points of interest. And then my final thing to do is draw my lines and add my journaling. And I just talk about in my journaling about how it was funny how she lost both of her top teeth really close together, and it was right before Christmas. And so, you know, as the saying goes, all she wants for Christmas is her 2 front teeth. But that was a very long title, so I just went with Merry Chrithmuth. And I just think that's funny. I don't know. It makes me laugh. So I'm going to add my date stamp, and that's going to wrap it up. So I hope you guys get your hands on some of these November kits because they truly are beautiful. I know we say that every month, but they are so, so pretty. And there's my final page. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I had a really fun time putting it together. So if you have any questions about anything that I did or any products that I've used, please let me know. These are all things available in this month's Hip Kit. So go to hipkitclub.net to check everything out. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time.